What's happening, guys? Welcome to Enhanced Reality. Some of you may know that I'm changing the Russell Hance Show to Traveling with Russell. If I can get that, this is still going to be reality TV talk, and everyone is asking me about Parvati and her win. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. I'm gonna try to do a video every day on Enhanced. Of course, I'm gonna do videos on Traveling with Russell, which is the Russell Hance Show, and I'm also doing TikTok. So follow me on TikTok at Russell Hance, and we can start this conversation. Parvati, they say, can I believe it? It is absolutely believable that Parvati won. Now, when we played Heroes versus Villains, right, I felt like I drug Parvati through the mud. It was like, I remember talking to her about it. I said, just follow me. She's like, I don't follow any coattails. And like Natalie did. And I said, no, I'm having to drag her and protect her. I protected her. There's a lot of things that happen in Heroes and Villains that you guys don't know. The double play of the double idol, there's a long story about that. I'll tell you that story on my next Enhanced Reality content. So, Parvati winning Australian Survivor. It's so easy for me to know and believe that she won Australian Survivor. Parvati, I even said when I lost Heroes and Villains that if I'm not going to win, Parvati should have won. And you give it to Sandra. That shows you how much Survivor is more of a popularity contest than anything else. And when you always just don't do anything, you just sit there, you don't do anything, and you get with the big alliance, the strong alliance, and you just do what they want to do, and try to make the right decision, try to be on the right side of the vote every single time. That's not gameplay. There's really nothing to that. Parvati is the most charming person. Well, she was younger back then too. Now she old lady now. But back probably get hate on that, but she is. We all get old, and that's just how it is. But I remember when she was younger, probably still today, because she definitely has confidence, that she was the most charming person I've ever met in my entire life. And I remember telling someone that, and then they met her, and they were like, yeah, I was like, she was with their boyfriend, and she was like, I was like, you can have him. You can have him. She's just charming. There's something to it. There's a different word that you got to say than charming. She's obviously a great player. She knows when to be quiet. She knows when to shut up. And she knows when to play the game. She played with Tony. That's an easy out. Tony was an easy out. So that was very easy to see that happen. Serene. Now, I didn't watch the show. I'm just telling you what I know about these people. You can tell me in the comments below. Did Serene help her? Is that how she got all the way? I know they had pregame alliances. I know that for a fact because people were giving me phone calls. I'm not going to say any names, but it was giving me phone calls to start the pregame alliance, to say, hey, are you playing? And that always happens. That's not a surprise. Mm-hmm. Did she win because of the pregame alliance? I don't know how deep that went, but I know that she had one. I have a stand usually, but I left it at the hotel. I'm currently in Thailand, one of the most beautiful countries in the world. I'm at a pretty fancy restaurant, wanting to talk about the Parvati thing. They were absolutely idiots by not getting rid of her immediately. There's a couple of people you need to get rid of immediately, and that's Parvati and that's Sari, because they have this. They can beat you with this. They don't have to beat you with this. You can keep Tony alone, keep him riding alone, get rid of him later. So her winning Australian Survivor doesn't shock me at all. Matter of fact, I was like, it's going to be hard for them to handle her. Look what happened to Eric. He had no shot. Parvati, Sari, who else was involved? Amanda, and that other girl. He had no shot. He was an ice cream scooper playing against some of the best strategic minds in the world. I was able to control Parvati, and I did control her. It's going to show that, but I don't care. So I did what I needed to do to get as far as but I knew how good she was. That's why I aligned with her. And not once did she want to vote me out. Not once did she say, let's get rid of Russell. And also, not once did she say, I'm going to follow Russell because he's going to be the target. I would respect that more if they say that. Matter of fact, Natalie said that after the fact. After the fact, when people were telling her, this is what you did. You followed him because he was a target. Then she started saying it on interviews. I said, why didn't you say it? Why didn't you say it there? Why are you going to say it on interviews? If that's what you was going to do, you're going to say it there. Back to Parvati. They couldn't beat her. So now, is she the queen? Is she the best in the world? I think Parvati is the best player in the world right now. I would have never said that, but she played. Yeah, just right there is fine. Cop and cop. She played with some of the greatest players around the world, supposed to be, right? And she made them all look like fools. I'm assuming she gets to the end, she wins. No problem. So her winning does not surprise me. Comment below if it surprises you, and that would be crazy if it surprises you. This, I'm actually about to eat. This is my Denta. I got some other stuff coming. So, if you haven't followed the TikTok, follow me. We're doing lives every day. I'm going to go live on here, Enhance. I'm going to go live on Traveling with Russell, formerly known as the Russell Hance Show. And we're going to talk about stuff like that. Maybe some stuff you never heard me say before. There's some bad things I know that Parvati's done in her life, too. We all do bad things in our life, right? But there's some things that I could write a book about. If she would have wrote something about me in the book that she wrote negatively, that would have been very, very bad for her, because I know some things. And I think that's why she stays clear of me when it comes to making sure she, we're not enemies, we're not friends, we're just co-workers at one point. That's it. So her winning makes her the queen. So Sandra, take that thing off your head and give it to Parvati, because now she's the queen of Survivor. And I can guarantee you, because we was in a limo once with Sandra, me, and her going to do an interview, Regis Kelly or something like that, and they were arguing about who was the queen of Survivor. Now there's no argument. Sandra played Australian Survivor twice. She couldn't, handle it. Parvati plays once. She takes it. Parvati goes Heroes and Villains. She takes second place. Parvati wins Micronesia, one of the best seasons. So, yes, Parvati's the best player to ever play the game. Is she better than me? No. When it comes to performances, she's not better than me. When it comes to winning, yes, obviously. When people ask me, are you the best player to ever play? I think I had the best performance in the history of Survivor. I think I'm the reason the game changed. I'm the reason it changed all around the world. Australian Survivor, whatever Survivor they have, it all changed because of your boy. So yes, Sandra, take that, whatever they call it, for ladies, the crown for men. Take that crown off your head, throw it in the ocean, throw it somewhere, stomp on it, because you no longer the queen, baby. It's poverty. That's all I got. Until next time, keep hope alive. Let me know what you want to talk about, because on Enhanced Reality, we will start talking more Survivor talk or whatever. That's all I got. See you guys. Appreciate if you subscribe. I need 70 more subscribers to actually get this channel monetized. So please help with that. That's all I got. Keep alive, my friends.